All right, lining up for the All-Stars, we have Starstruck.
And lining up for Dockyard, it's Spunk Monkey.
And Starstruck is your lead jammer. All right, jam is called. All right, 1 point there. Spoiler alert, score stands 1-0. All right, Sluggernaut lining up for the All-Stars.
Naughty Mommies lining up for Dockyard. We got the Dockyard coming out with the lead jammer. And that's a 4-point pass for Naughty Mommy. And that's another 4-point pass, and she's going to call it off.
All right, line up for All-Stars. We got Zippy Longstocking.
And Calamity Clo for the Dockyard. Correction on that, that's 1-5. Holly Eep with lead jammer. Jam has been called off. That's a 4-point jam for Dockyard.
Yeah, just like that. Score stands 12-1, 27 minutes left in this half. All right, Star lining up for the All-Stars.
Spunk Monkey for Dockyard. And Spunk Monkey breaks through the pack and is your lead jammer. That's a 4-point pass for Spunk Monkey. And that jam has been called off.
All right, that last jam sponsored by HCA Health One. HCA Health One, Colorado orthopedic specialist in Colorado Springs, is here to help you with all your orthopedic healthcare needs. Check them out at their booth for more info.
For Dockyard, we got Naughty Mommy lining up as jammer.
Yep, and lining up against Sluggernaut for the All-Stars. And Slugs is your lead jammer.
Looks like Dockyard Jammer is going to the penalty box.
Oh, Power Jam All-Stars with a 4-point pass by Sluggernaut. Great wall set up by Dockyard, though.
Seeing some really strong defense on the teams out there. Dockyard's Jammer made it through the pack.
All right, Jam is called. Score stands 13-18 with about 24 minutes left in this half.
We have Chuck on the line for Dockyard.
Yep, line against Zippy for the All-Stars.
And Dockyard has lead Jammer. And immediately calls it off.
I was hoping for some jammer on jammer action.
Pretty exciting either way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got Spunk Monkey on the line for Dockyard.
Yeah, we got Starstruck on the line for the All-Stars. Oh!
Dockyard coming up with the lead jam. And that's a 4-point pass for Spunk Monkey. Mark that up as another 4-point pass, and they call it off.
All right, looks like Star was able to get 3 points on that last pass. Score stands 26-16. Whew, thus far, these teams are evenly matched. I love to see this kind of competition.
I see on the line, Naughty Mommy is back to jam.
All right, going against Sluggernaut for the All-Stars. Oh, just like that, Sluggernaut is your lead jammer. All right, jam is called, grabbing 2 points there. And again, I got to give a big shout out. I see Logan running the camera here on the track. Thank you, Roller Planet, for live streaming all of our games over this weekend. You can check them out at the rollerplanet.net or on the Roller Planet YouTube channel.
We got Dockyards. Holocidal versus Zippy Long Stockings from the All-Stars.
All right, Zippy comes out as your lead jammer.
Oh, and it looks like one of the blockers from Dockyard has been sent to the penalty box right before the call-off.
And it looks like mark it at 0, both teams on that jam. Score stands 18-26, 20 minutes left in this half. Woo, this one's going quick. I like it.
And Spunk Monkey is back on the line for Dockyard.
Yet going against Starstruck for the All-Stars.
Spunk Monkey with your lead jammer. Beautiful little jump there with a 4-point pass. Spunk Monkey calling it off.
Woo.
After what looks like another 4-point pass.
Indeed, yeah. All right, Sluggernon lining up right now for the All-Stars.
Rolling against Naughty Mommy. Wickley through the pack, number 68. Naughty Mommy is your lead jammer.
Oh, big hit by Rita.
That was a big hit from our All-Stars, number 709, and the jam has been called off. Looks like 2 points for the Dockyard Roller Derby.
All right, line up All-Stars, we got Zippy.
And Rat Attack from Dockyard.
Oh, no pass, no play. All right, so no lead jammer as of yet.
And a forearm assess against the white number 8 blocker.
And Red Attack with a 4-point pass for Dockyard.
And a successful star pass from the All-Stars. Throwing away that pivot helmet cover and getting a 4-point pass.
Yeah, Spiller with a 4-point pass on that one. And with no lead jammer, we will go the whole 2 minutes. But another 4-point pass for Spilla. And successful star pass for Dockyard.
And the jam comes to its natural end at 2 minutes.
All right, looks like All Stars grabbed 1 point on that one.
And it looks like 2 for Dockyard.
All right, timeout. Looks like All Stars. All right, this timeout will give us an opportunity to say thank you to all of our refs.
We have Stack Trace, Fighting Girlfriend, Ducky, Fern Spike, Penny Painful, Scary Reed, Cold Jen, Boba Threat, Sushi, Prime Evil, Damon Mistress, Milf and Cookies, Lollipoppin', Oh Hell No Kitty, Jake from Skate Farm, Doppelganger, and Radar.
Thank you, thank you, thank you for all you do. We appreciate you. All right, yeah, score stands 41-31. About 14 and a half left in this half. I love these close ones. Still anyone's game right now. All right, line it up for the All-Stars. We have Starstruck.
And for Dockyard, we have Holly Eep.
All right, I think we got things squared away. Oh, both teams setting up great walls.
Really strong walls off of the jam line.
Oh, no pack called, and Stars your lead jammer. And 4-point pass and called by Star.
I'm loving these walls at the pack awareness and the walls and the defense and the offense and all of it today.
Great, absolutely. Yeah, again, the competition's fierce. Score stands 42-35. All right, looks like All Stars have Sluggernaut up on the line.
And Spunk Monkey's back on the line.
Woo, we've seen this a couple times tonight.
And another lead jam goes to Spunk Monkey.
Oh, apex jump for a 4-point.
Beautiful show of footwork there.
All right, jam is called. Hopefully she can catch her breath. Woo!
It's like Naughty Mommy's back on the line for Dockyard.
Yeah, going against Zippy for the All-Stars. Score stands 35-46, 12 and a half left in this half. Oh man, someone. But Zippy squeaks out and is your lead jammer. All right, calls it. Let's see how many points she got on that one. Barreling through. All right, 2 points scored by Zippy. Edging into that lead. Score stands 37-46.
Welcome back, Chuck, to the line for Dockyard.
Yeah, going against Zippy. Oh, sorry, Starstruck. I at least did it once. I did it once. No more.
We have a forearm against one of the blockers, and Dockyard's in lead jammer position. Solid 4-point pass for number 212 on Dockyard.
Oh, squeaks through for a 4-point pass. Starstruck.
And Chuck calls it off. Looks like Dockyard Roller Derby picked up 6 total for that one.
Yeah, 8 for Pikes Peak. Great job considering they didn't have lead jammer. Awesome. All right, score stands 45-52. 10 minutes left in this half.
And we have another jammer rematch. It's Spunk Monkey.
Yep, going against Sluggernaut.
Seeing some fancy footwork here.
Both teams just tightening up their defense.
And after a hard fight, it's Spunk Monkey again as your lead jammer. Pretty little apex jump with a 4-point pass. And Spunk Monkey calls it off after picking up. Looks like it's going to be another full 4-point pass.
All right, just like that, score stands 60-45.
And Naughty Mommy's back on the line.
Yep, going against Zippy.
Naughty Mommy is your lead jammer.
Oh, and looks like Zippy's going to the box. Not sure for what, but we'll check out that call.
Serving 2 penalties. That's a full minute. And Dockyard Jammer just got a full 4-point pass.
Ooh, and they are on that power jam.
Another 4-point pass for Naughty Mommy. Four-point pass again for Naughty Mommy. Looks like there was a penalty assessed there right against one of the Dockyard blockers right before it was called off for the jam.
Yeah, I think Tamale's face said it all when she was like, what? All right, continuing the power jam, Dockyard.
Number 15, Holly Eep.
Big hit by Tops. Dockyard with a great wall.
Great wall for the All-Stars as well, playing this pack all the way out in the front. And Holly E picks up your lead jammer.
All right, jam is called. Whew, score stands 75.
Scoreless in both blunts.
Yeah, geez, great one. 75-45.
Chalk that up on the win for both blocking squads out there.
Absolutely love to see the defense.
Yeah, great defense.
All right, Starstruck lining up for the All-Stars.
And Spunk Monkeys on the line.
We got 5.5 left in this half.
Spunk Monkeys, your lead jammer, got out of that pack quickly.
Oh! Star Pass successful to Spilla.
Got a 4-point pass for Dockyard, and they're going to call it off.
But Pikes Peak managed to grab 3 there.
Naughty Mommy is back on the line.
Yep, going to get Sluggernaut again. The rematch of a rematch of a rematch of a rematch.
Good communication there from Dockyard. Letting them know that they had a pivot in the box.
All right, official timeout here. Just trying to get things squared away, potentially with score and time. I want to give a big shout out to Gladys Remix of Remax. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, call Remax Realtor Gladys Rimkiss. With all your amazing housing needs, she'll help you identify everything you need to buy or sell a house. Check out the program for her contact information.
And that ends the official timeout.
All right.
Ooh, pretty move there. But still out of bounds, had to be recycled.
And Slugs is your lead jammer.
These All-Stars are out there holding them back. Playing some amazing defense against the Dockyard jammer right now.
Absolutely. Slugs with a 4-point pass.
They're off to the races, and Slugs calls it off.
All right, score stands 79-53. Dockyard in the lead. All right, looks like Dockyard took a timeout.
And this timeout, I'd like to give a special thank you to Main Nerve. Main Nerve Cybersecurity is a leading provider of penetration testing and compliance solutions, helping you identify today's cyber threats. Learn more on mainnerve.com.
Exactly. Go to mainnerve.com. Don't Google penetration testing. You may go to a whole different website.
I don't know what that means, Bert.
All right, looks like the timeout is done. We got Starstruck lining up for the All-Stars.
And Rat Attack as your jammer for the Dockyard.
And Stars is your lead jammer.
Some great playing by the Dockyard blockers right there, recycling the All-Stars jammer.
All right, Star calls it grabbing 2, 3. Nice. Score says 53-79. 2:50 left in this half.
And you know what time it is? It's time for Spunk Monkey on the line.
Yep, and for the first time for the All-Stars, we have Spilla. And Spilla is your lead jammer.
That looks like a successful star pass for Dockyard. Making number 212, Chuck, your jammer.
And Spilla squeaks out 4-point pass before calling it off. Score stands 60-79 with less than 2 minutes in this half.
Still a very close game.
Absolutely great derby thus far. This could be the last jam of this half with Zippy lining up for the All-Stars.
And number 68, Naughty Mommy for Dockyard.
Tally, when you say it like that, it's like, ooh, so naughty.
Naughty Mommy is your lead jammer. Feel like I have to say it that way, Bert. That's the name that they chose.
It's true. I love it.
Mommy calls it off with a full 4-point pass.
Yeah, all right. 50 seconds left. This could be the last jam. Score stands 83-60.
And we've got Holocydo on the line to jam for Dockyard.
Yep, going against Slugs for the All-Stars.
Holocydo is your lead jammer.
She almost tiptoed in. Almost.
Just missed it. 4-point pass for Holocydo, and they're going to call it off. And we're at halftime.
And wait for that score, but it looks like 87-60, Dockyard with the lead going into intermission.
At roller.planet Marketplace, we're here for the athletes. Get the gear you need to get started, or upgrade your old equipment and play like a pro. Boots, wheels, plates, bearings, sticks, we've got it all. Plus the protection you need for hockey and speed skating. Head to roller.planet to see everything we have to offer. We're ready to take your order right now. Visit the Roller Planet Marketplace today. They push the limits with speed and precision. They live for the next lap, the next jump, the next shot, and now you can be part of their journey. Welcome to Roller Sports Collective. When you sponsor a skater, we handle everything from digital content to on-track visibility. Your brand rides with them every stride, every race, every win. This isn't just sponsorship, it's collaboration in motion. Support the next generation of roller sport athletes. Be seen, be part of the movement. Sponsor a skater today at rollersportscollective.com.
on the line for Dockyard.
Yeah, going to get starstruck for the All-Stars. All right. Oh. All right, just adjusting the scoreboard here. Dramatic pause. It's all right. We all needed a little bit of a break. A couple more minutes to breathe.
Well, it's such a strong start to the second half, and then the timeout came to fix the scoreboard. And this is my favorite part of roller derby. We might hit each other and knock each other out of the track and everything like that, but at the end of it, we're still laughing and joking in the middle of a timeout.
All right, so let's just pretend we rewound it 15 seconds ago. It's like time travel, but really, really boring time travel.
Spunk Monkey is your lead jammer.
Oh, nice hit.
What a big hit from Melee and Falcon on the jammer for Dockyard. And that's another 4-point pass.
And successful star pass by the All-Stars.
The jam is called off. 4 points earned for Dockyard and none for Pikes Peak Roller Derby.
All right, looks like we got slugs lining up for the All-Stars.
And Naughty Mommy for Dockyard.
Oh, with a huge jump off the line, Slugs is your lead jammer.
That was a fast one, Bert.
Absolutely, but 2 quick points. Score is 91-62, 28 minutes left in this bout.
Rat Attack's on the line for Dockyard.
Yep, going to get Spilla for the All-Stars.
Love seeing really strong walls coming off the jam line like that.
Yeah, both teams with great wall setup, trapping both the jammers. Oh, a little nudge is what she needed. And Spilla is your lead jammer. Oh, 4-point pass, Spilla.
Oh my goodness, look at this defense that we see stacking up inside the pack.
Another 4 points by Spilla. And just like that, score stands 91-70.
Spunk Monkeys back on the line.
Yep, going against Zippy this time around for the All-Stars.
Quickly through the pack, it's Spunk Monkey is your lead jammer. Mark it up as 4, and they're going to call it off.
All right, Starstruck lineup for the All-Stars.
Here's my favorite time. It's Naughty Mommy.
Oh, just like that, Starstruck is your lead jammer. Grabbing a quick 4.
0 points for Dockyard Roller Derby on that one. Well played by Pikes Peak Roller Derby.
Absolutely, just chipping away at Dockyard's lead. All right, we got slugs for the All-Stars.
Against Chuck from Dockyard.
Whew, that was a toss-up.
I couldn't tell which one was lead, but that was Chuck with your lead jammer, and they call it off pretty much right away.
All right, Spilla lining up for the All-Stars.
Lining up again against Spunk Monkey.
Oh, and Spilla is your lead jammer.
Solid 2-2 jam on that one.
All right, we'll call that a wash.
Uh-oh, it's number 68, Naughty Mommy.
All right, lining up against Zippy Long Stockings for the All-Stars.
Ooh, naughty mommy with your lead jammer. And naughty mommy called it off. Got 4 points on that pass.
All right, score stands 76
points.
Yes, 76-100. 21 minutes left in this bout. Woo!
Thank you for the correction on that, ref. That is 3 points on that last one.
All right, we got Starstruck lining up for the All-Stars.
Against Holly Seidel. And Holly Seidel is your lead jammer. Holly Seidel calls it off. Got 1 point on that pass.
Whew.
Got a timeout for Pikes Peak Roller Derby.
All right, this Pikes Peak Roller Derby timeout sponsored by D1. D1 training helps our skaters keep in shape off the track and on it. They offer training for ages 7 and up, including strength development, core and conditioning, and technique development with guaranteed results. Learn more about them at d1training.com/Colorado Springs.
I've seen some of the reels that they post on there, and I can tell you what, they put some hard workouts on there, so go check them out.
We can try. We don't have control over individual speakers, but I'll turn it down a little bit for you, though. We wish we could. Yeah. Thank you.
We have a rematch from the first half. It's Spunk Monkey versus Sluggernaut. Wow, tiptoed on the line on that one. Spunk Monkey is your lead jammer. And we have Calamity Clo going to the box. And it looks like Hot Tamale from Pikes Peak Roller Derby is there as well.
All right, successful star pass by the All-Stars. Ivana is now your jammer.
Ooh, pretty little jump there with the 4-point pass.
Followed up by a 4-point pass for Ivana. All right, and Ivana grabs 1 extra point there. Score stands 81-108. 20 minutes left in this bout.
Got Naughty Mommy on the line.
All right, looks like an official review by Pikes Peak. Again, still got plenty of time. Make sure you check out our booths. We have the PPRD fundraisers. We got Ramps and Alley Skate Shop. We got Solar Roller Skate Scooties. We got Colorado Orthopedic Specialists. We got chiropractor and massage therapy. And of course, we got plenty of merch. Right here on the floor, check us out. We'll have a little bit of a break between our bouts for you to do your shopping.
And they're here both Saturday and Sunday, so make sure you get in, especially those massage therapists. I saw one earlier today, and I feel like I'm 20 years old again. Sounds like the official view is Pikes Peak is requesting an additional point for a player who is in the penalty box from Dockyard. They want that point added to it. If they are not on the track. We'll see what the officials say after the official timeout, or official review, excuse me. Pikes Peak keeps their official review, which means they won the official review. It's going to be an extra point on that last pass for Pikes Peak Roller Derby. Mommy is your jammer for Dockyard.
Yep, going against Spilla for the All-Stars. And just like that, Spilla is your lead jammer. Four-point pass, Spilla.
Successful stop pass from Dockyard. And that makes number 715, Calamity Chloe, your jammer, and it has been called off.
Another 4 points. Whew, much needed 8 unanswered points. Score stands 108-91, 18 and a half left in this bout.
Now we got Holly Eep from Dockyard.
Yep, going against Zippy for the All-Stars.
Look at that defense from these walls. Oh my goodness. Assessed a penalty. There's a cut track on Dockyard's jammer, and it makes this a power jam for Pikes Peak Roller Derby.
And just like that too, Zippy is your lead jammer. I don't envy Zippy trying to get through that.
That was a hard fight, but that was a smart call to call it off when they did.
Yeah, 3 unanswered points. Score stands 94-108. Dockyard still in the lead.
Spunk Monkey's back in the line for Dockyard.
Yep, going against Starstruck for the All-Stars.
Spunk Monkey is your lead jammer. Four-point pass from Spunk Monkey. And it's been called off. I heard a penalty called. It's a multiplayer on number 212 for Dockyard. Their pivot is going to the box.
All right, line up for the All-Stars. We have Sluggernaut.
Ooh, lining up against Sluggernaut, it's Naughty Mommy. Woo, Naughty Mommy got recycled to come back and sneak through that pack for lead jammer. Got Ivana Tormentia from Pikes Peak Roller Derby going to the box. And the jam has been called off. It looks like there's 3 points for Dockyard Roller Derby.
All right, Spilla lining up for the All-Stars.
Going up against Spunk Monkey.
All right, Spilla is your lead jammer. Oh, nice move, Spilla, with a 4-point pass. Grabbing another 4 points and calling it.
And no point, keeping Dockyard Roller Derby to no points on that jam at all.
Woo, just like that, score stands 102-117 with 13 minutes left in this bout.
Still any team's game. We have Hollis Idol lining up for Dockyard.
Yep, lining against Zippy for the All-Stars.
Hollis Idol is your lead jammer. Four-point pass.
It's successful
Hollis
star
Idol.
pass for the All-Stars.
And Hollis Idol calls it off for Dockyard Roller Derby. Looks like they only pick up 4 for that jam.
All right, Starstruck lining up for the All-Stars.
And Naughty Mommy's on the line for Dockyard. Ooh, Naughty's Mommy's going to the box for a forearm. That makes this a power jab for Pikes Peak Roller Derby.
They have a goat. Yeah. Great defense by Dockyard. Really ate up. Yeah, because Nadi was in the box. She cannot be lead jammer.
We have number 709, Repulsa, going to the box.
But still snagging 4 points. All right, I have a feeling we are going to go the whole 2 minutes on this jam. Au naturel. Another 4-point pass for Nadi.
Don't see that much. That was a full 2-minute jam with no lead jammer assessed.
All right, coming up here, we got Slugger now for your All-Stars.
And Spunk Monkey for Dockyard. Spinning through the Pikes Peak Roller Derby wall, you have Spunk Monkey as your lead jammer.
All right, successful star pass. Sweets is now your jammer for your All-Stars.
4-point pass for Dockyard, and the Spunk Monkey calls it off.
All right, Spilla lining up for the All-Stars.
Number 15, Holly Eep for Dockyard.
All right, and Spilla is your lead jammer. Four-point pass, Spilla.
Successful start pass for Dockyard, making, it looks like, Holicidal your new jammer. Jam has been called off. It looks like a total of 6 points on that jam for Pikes Peak Roller Derby.
Absolutely. Score stands 133-108. 7 minutes left in this bout.
It's Naughty Mommy on the line for Dockyard.
Yep, going against Zippy for your All-Stars. And Zippy is your lead jammer.
You have the Dockyard pivot going to the box. I did not see what that was for. Oh, it's a cut track. Thank you. It's a cut track. Thank you, officials.
Squeeze it through with 4 points before calling that jam off. Zippy's, 6 minutes left. Score stands 133-112. Dockyard still in the lead.
Spunk Monkey's on the line for Dockyard.
All right. All right, looks like the All-Stars are taking the timeout. Again, getting ready to end this one. We have one more bout tonight. So much derby, so much fun. But again, you have a little bit of a break. Make sure you hit the merch table. We got the bake sale going on. Anything you can do to support this sport and these amazing skaters is always appreciated. Plus, you get a new t-shirt and or a cinnamon roll. It's like a win-win.
We like to thank all of the volunteers that have showed up today. Anybody who's working the booths, anybody who's doing taping, all of the officials, a big thank you for everyone who showed up to make this tournament possible.
Again, 21 points separating these two teams. All it can take is one great jam, and it's a completely different game.
And after that timeout, we still have Spunk Monkey as your jammer for Dockyard.
Yep, going against Starstruck for the All-Stars.
Spunk Monkey is your lead jammer. And Spunk Monkey is going to call it off. It looks like no points assessed for either side.
Honestly, the way Spunk's been skating, that is a win for All-Stars. Keeping the 0. Whew.
Holocidal's on the line for Dockyard.
Yep, going against Slugger now for the All-Stars.
Holocidal is your lead jammer. It's a little bit of fancy footwork. Holocidal's going to call it off after a solid 4-point pass.
Yeah, score stands 137-112. 4 minutes left in this bout.
And it's Naughty Mommy as a jammer for Dockyard.
Yep, going against Spilla for the All-Stars. And Spilla is your lead jammer.
And these walls are absolutely fighting to keep these jammers from scoring any points whatsoever. And that jam has been called off. Looks like 2 points for Pikes Peak Roller Derby.
Exactly. Score stands 137-114. 2.5 left in this bout.
Spunk Monkey's on the line for Dockyard.
All right, lining up against Zippy for the All-Stars. And Zippy is your lead jammer.
Oh my goodness, they hit that pack and called it off. That was a jammer on jammer race around the track.
Whew. Pikes Peak coming ahead with 2 points. Again, score stands 116-137. Again, 21 points against these teams with 140 left in this bout.
We got Holocidal on the line for Dockyard.
going against Starstruck for the All-Stars.
Looks like looks like Holocyto's going to the box for a back block in there.
Ooh, Power Jam All-Stars. Star Asia lead jammer.
Recycling Starstruck way back.
All right. Jam is called, and unfortunately, unless we can get that timeout. And that is it, waiting for the official score.
What an absolutely close game for both teams.
Woo. Score stands 138-119. Great job by both these teams.
And yes, that is the final score. All right, Bert, thanks for letting me stay in the box. It's been fun announcing with you.
Absolutely, great job, Tally-Ho. Whew. You picked the best one to do, I'm just saying.
At Roller Planet Marketplace, we're here for the athletes. Get the gear you need to get started, or upgrade your old equipment and play like a pro. Boots, wheels, plates, bearings, sticks, we've got it all. Plus the protection you need for hockey and speed skating. Head to rollerplanetmarketplace.net to see everything we have to offer. We're ready to take your order right now. Visit the Roller Planet Marketplace today. They push the limits with speed and precision. They live for the next lap, the next jump, the next shot, and now you can be part of their journey. Welcome to Roller Sports Collective. When you sponsor a skater, we handle everything from digital content to on-track visibility. Your brand rides with them every stride, every race, every win. This isn't just sponsorship, it's collaboration in motion. Support the next generation of roller sport athletes. Be seen, be part of the movement. Sponsor a skater today at rollersportscollective.com.